from time to time. Do y'all want Akademiks and Cardi B on Off the Record? Somebody said, "Ak, you mad drunk." So, do y'all want Cardi B on Off the Record? Talk to me, people. We can get it done. We will get it done. Okay, we're gonna do it. Do y'all want me to do another episode with 6ix9ine? Let me know. We'll get it done. Okay. We're going to get it done. Okay. All right. I think we've done enough like music stuff. Like, yo, we listen to 6ix9ine song. I'm helping. Yo, 6ix9ine. Yo, he's so impatient. Like, the fucking number one nigga. The number one. What I mean, the number one. The guy. Like, the guy at Instagram is like fucking telling him, like, yo, bro, we're trying our best, blah, blah, blah. And in reality, yo, he's like, yo, let's get this shit going. All right, good. Cool. All right, people. Yo, I love that song by Cardi B and K Flock. And also Bori. What are we talking about? Mitch caught a body about a week ago. Hey, if y'all see a donation that I missed, please, like, y'all gotta, like, chastise me to make sure I look at it. I want to read all y'all donations. Okay, somebody just said, yo, what do you think about Lil Skies? Did he flop? He was hot in 2018, though. Definitely he was hot in 2018. I'm going to be honest, I don't know when Lil Skies has dropped. Has he dropped recently? Okay. All right. So, I want to touch back on the situation again. I love Meek Mill. Meek Mill is a cool guy. I have no problems against him. So I don't want to try to make this a Meek thing. Because also, what do you call it again? NLE Choppa said the same thing, right? NLE Choppa, let's go to his page. NLE Choppa. Let me put this right here because I know y'all want to fucking, all right. And what's NLE Choppa's page? NLE Choppa right here. Okay. So he had said something before, and he said, wait, okay. First week numbers doesn't determine if an album is good or not. It literally says first week. I've yet to have had an album that just goes crazy the first week, but I'm sitting on 2 goals projects and another one working towards that. Fabio and Coi Leray, your craft is beyond perfect. Okay. I like what NLE is saying, but we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty, and I want to be very clear. Because you're sitting on a gold album, it could be because of one single. Sales usually is it embodies what people think about a project overall. You could go gold with a project because one song is 5 times platinum. Honestly. If you have 5 times platinum single and you drop it on an album, in 4 or 5 months, that album probably is going to be platinum. You know why? Because the single is doing so much work. So it just needs minor things from other parts of the album. Everybody's acting like they're not among consumption. We seen Meek was like, oh, first week sales. Then we hear about whatever. Okay. And again, I'm doing this not because I hate Coi Leray, but I don't like when people move the goalposts. So I'm going to do this real quick. Let's go. Because I'm not allowed to move the goalpost. Here we go. Okay. So this is Spotify. I want to be very clear with y'all. So when people say first week sales, I want all the artists who say, oh, why are you reporting sales? Because the 11K sounds wild. If I didn't report sales, the streams sound wilder. Okay? Okay. Let's go look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all basically are fighting against consumption because that's what sales is. Because number one, the money from your records is not going to you. So the money from Coi Leray, Meek, 6ix9ine, the majority is not going to you. It's going to your label. We're not saying that you're getting all the money or not getting it. We're just saying we're trying to use some type of metric to figure out who's hot, who's not. That's it. But when it behooves y'all, oh, yeah, we're hot. We're number one. When it doesn't behoove y'all, why y'all judging us based on this metric? So because Coi Leray, people who defended Coi Leray don't want to look at it sales. They don't look at sales. They say it's antiquated. Let's look at streams. Coi Leray, the reason why you're selling below 10K, and by the way, your week of sales is done already. Let me pull up your album. This is your album. The first track, which is usually a very big indicator, 129,000 plays. I want to put this in perspective. You're on a major label. And if people are going to play your album, they're going to start from track 1 going on. This has 129,000 in a fucking week. You're on a major label. You're super lit on Instagram. And if I go to little fucking Ak, who's never had major label exposure, and you go to like, I don't know, we can just go down to my shit. Like some of these things you might not even know. She has 129. You ever heard a song called Chug Jug by me? It has 185. That's the point that we're trying to make. The number one song. So if we go by streams, y'all look crazier. That's why we go by sales. You know why Coi Leray is selling possibly or even close to 10K? It's because of the features. Her song is selling like Lil Ak Chug Jug. You get what I mean? Her song, my song Selena, which a lot of you have never heard, has more streams than Coi Leray's first track on her album. So what does that mean? Are people going to Coi Leray's album and playing the first track? Or are they going there to say, oh, she has Blick Blick with Nicki Minaj? They play one song. Or they said, oh, she got No More Parties with Lil Durk. They're playing that other song. Coi Leray would have sold 4K, literally, if she did not have those features. So I don't care how y'all try to slice it and dice it. Oh, record sales. Let's go down the streams of these songs. Look at Lil Ak. And I can tell you, because it's true, I got damn near 18 million plays on Lanes. Why? 6ix9ine is on the song. What about my other song? It's a solo. 586. Other song, my very first song ever. 1.2 million. Then we have Triggers. Then Durag. Whatever. Okay, let's go back to Coi Leray's first week, supported by a major fucking label. Akademiks is supported by a stream. This is why people look at, we think Coi Leray is a big deal, and she has mad fucking features. This is what nobody, like, if y'all don't want to talk about numbers, say you don't want to talk about numbers, period. But y'all acting like sales is not an indicative of what you're really doing. So let's go down streams. Your first song on your album. Let me make this big in case people are confused, because Big Act don't fucking play around. And Coi, you see if you did my podcast, maybe you had some way to explain it. But now, I love when people say, I don't need a motherfucking artist to do my podcast because I set the narrative. I don't want to talk to you. When I say it about you, that's fact. I don't even need you to talk back. You know why? Because when Act tweeted out you did 11K, that's all that was talked about. Hold on. Let me give every artist, because I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. If you want a reason why you should talk to Akademiks, when I tweet out your fucking failing album sales, everybody care about what I say. So if you don't want to have a chance to talk back, don't sit with me. Cool. So when you don't sit with me, you're a flop. You see what happened? So nobody cares about your explanations. Maybe if you were sitting with me, right, we could have talked about why you're doing these numbers. But you didn't want to sit with me. I tweet the numbers out. It's facts. It's in the books. Let's go. You want to know when I tweet out the final? If you do under 10K, it is what it is. But again, that's why I don't give a fuck about y'all artists. Because you know what? I run the news. Y'all run y'all career. When I run the sales, in terms of, listen, Billboard ain't gonna report with Quando. Remember Quando Rondo? They would have never reported with Quando Rondo. I went out of my way to find Quando Rondo sales. So again, y'all, none of y'all gotta sit with me. but I set the narrative. You know the crisis mode right now in Coi Leray's camp? Yo, 11K. Who's the first nigga who said 11K? Big Act. Don't sit with me, none of y'all. I'll make y'all career look very colorful in 4 fucking K. Let's see who win it, okay? Let's go down the list. The Breakfast Club don't care this much. I do. Hollywood Dreams is your first track on your fucking album. It's 129,000 sales. You're on a major fucking label. Lil Act, Chug Jug. That was, by the way, if y'all think I'm capping, let's go back. Lil Act, let's go to Cloud Chasers. Let's go to Cloud Chaser, the EP, 2018. What's my first track? It was only 4 tracks on it. Chug Jug, 185. In a full fucking week for Coi Leray, what was her shit? 129. If you're doing the same numbers as Lil Act, you're down bad. I'm sorry to tell you, okay? So switch that up, whoever that is, okay? I'm just going to be over here giving the facts because y'all, yo, you know how the industry loves me, and this is why I'm going to always be super fucking rich, because at the end of the day, they know I understand the game. And they all want me to talk positively about some shit and lie about some shit and try to act and ignore certain shit. I won't. So when y'all don't fucking follow, when I say I want this, that, and third, and I don't get it, I stick it all up. It's a stick up in this bitch. I got the biggest platform. What's up? 11K, what up? What up? What we doing? 11K, what up? What up? No. Now, you know what they're doing over the label? Oh, my God. Yo, they put 11K. Shambles. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do it. And this is why independent media gotta, if you don't stand for them, you fall for everything. Cool. We're going to look at your album. You know how your album did 11K? Your debut song, your intro without a feature, 129. And Nicki Minaj got on the track with you for track 2, 10 million. Let's talk about it. Are we going to talk about it? No, we're not, right? You got Young Blue on your second track. It's called Ay, 300,000. You got Fabio Foreign, Young M.A., 600,000. Keep in mind, let me be clear with you. Gunna, all those people on all their tracks for over a week, they're going to do at least 2 to 3 million. Blick Blick only did 9 million because the bar supported for 1 week. That song was dropped 4 weeks ago. Just to let you know. The songs that was dropped this week was the intro. 129. By the way, if you're wondering how I get sales and I get predictions, I look at your Apple Music, I look at your demographics, we get a percentage of that, we figure that. Like, I'm going to the numbers. I graduated with a biomathematics degree, baby. Like, you're not about to play with me. I know where y'all getting y'all sales from. Y'all usually have one song that's popping it up. Even with Nicki Minaj throwing up her album, didn't get much traction. By the way, this song, the Blick Blick song, it did stream about like 1.5 million. I ain't gonna lie. It streamed about 1.5 million in the album release. So this did 129. The one with Nicki did like 1.5. This did 300,000. This did 600,000. With G Herbo, 240,000. Overthinking with her did 230. This did 312. Keep in mind, this has Nav. This is her. When she's by herself, she does 100,000. I just want to be very fucking clear. And by the way, I'm going to just tell y'all this right now. I don't want nobody that's making this, oh, this is I hate women. No, bro. This is the music fucking business. I don't care, men, women, dog. If you can sell records, I'm going to talk about it. That's just what it is. All right, bet. Twin of Them. That's a song that's been out a long time ago. 23 million. No More Parties. Long time ago. With Dirk. 37 million. Okay, let's go. There was a interlude with Wallow and Gilly. It was discounted because of the time to not even have streams. Look, Coi Leray alone, 108,000, 91,000. She has Polo G on this joint, 204. She's by herself, 125. She got Lil Tecca, 117. She's by herself, 74. She got A Boogie, 102. And then this song's been out before. And of course, we got She Called Me Big Purr. You know what I mean? The point I'm trying to tell y'all, man, listen, I don't care what y'all talk about. I'm giving y'all the facts. I've seen it with all artists. I don't care what and who. And for everybody who's talking about record sales, tell your record label to stop hinging on record sales. Because if your record sales, by the way, I can tell you this right now. I get a 6-figure check from every label who sends me the sales before I even put them out. Y'all want to know why? Because when their artists start doing good, they want me to report it instantly. They never send me when y'all flopping, though. A lot of times I used to tell these labels, yo, let me just go do my own math to make sure it's going to match up. They're like, no, because the label know when you going to flop too. So I don't want to hear no artist talking about, oh, we shouldn't count these sales no more. Nigga, if you were selling 300,000, your label would be lit. Bro, I know this is a fact because I work with Juice WRLD's label. Nigga, I remember he dropped an album and he did 497. They were hoping he did 500 because the predictions were 500. But the official number was 497, and it was like, yo, Act. Nigga, they asked me to say, yo, Act, bro, in your reporting, could you just say it's 500? And I'm like, bro, I gotta say 497, bro. Like, but 497 seemed like 500. Bro, all these labels care about sales. I don't know what these artists trying to come out now, like, oh, we don't care about. Stop it. Y'all all care about sales, bro. And by the way, if you don't care about sales, because they're like, oh, that's old school, we care about streaming. Nigga, I just went over streaming. Streaming is consumption. If you drop an album and only 129,000 people listen to the first song on your album in a week, when you have all this promo, all this fans, all this lit, how lit are you? Are we going, like, what are y'all talking about? This is why I run this shit, because y'all labels ain't going to control me. I see y'all try to like, yo, labels have tried everything, offer wild amount of money for me to try to make their artists look like they popping win the first week. Why they doing that? Why they just saying, Act, what money you want? Just act like our artist is lit for the first week. You know why? Because if I say they did like 1 million first week, everybody gonna think they hot. By the way, his Daily Double didn't report Coi Leray. You know why I report Coi Leray? She doesn't even fall within their charts. But I know Coi Leray's within the culture. I went out of my way to find that. That 11K, that's from my predictions, nigga. And if you ask me, it's going to be less than that unless it's bought records. I'm just telling you the truth. So you know what a label would just say? Yo, Act, bro, you don't got to do that. Like, what we got to give you to not even mention, like, let's just, like they do weird shit. Bruh, this is the reason why you see all these, when I'm talking about censorship, but they can't control a nigga like me, man. Because the moment I put out 11K, which is facts, no label talks, every artist starts acting away, and everybody else who's flopping is like, exactly. So now, when I tell y'all, if y'all ain't sitting, maybe if you were sitting with Big Act, maybe you could have explained it. But we don't need no explanation now. It's 11K. It's in stone. Y'all see why Big Act is important? Do y'all see it? Do y'all see it? Do y'all see why I don't compromise? Do y'all see it? Because I'm not fucking lying and I come with extra proof. And I do the due diligence. Because everybody ever front on me on this game, I make sure I watch their numbers to a T. I got a track on Blueface numbers. And I niggas told me, I got to pay for interview. Blueface, you must be out of your damn mind. You better be doing good, boy. Blueface, you just dropped a song. Like, I take this shit personal, nigga. This is my life. Y'all take it personal, I take it even more personal. I tell y'all this the facts. Hold on, let me get this off of there. Which one is this? It's not this. It's not. Is it this? Oh, it is this. I heard Blueface dropped a song. Today's the 15th. In a whole fucking day with G Herbo, 266,000. When I get off of the stream, I'm going to make sure I put out a YouTube video that does 300,000 a day. I'm going to make sure. You see all that shit y'all be talking about? Y'all be trying to disrespect the media. I ain't Adam. I ain't goddamn Vlad. I ain't nobody else. When y'all see me, y'all gonna put respect on my name, or else I will put on the biggest of screens that y'all are scared of that you're a failure. Just make sure every artist knows that. Listen, y'all either gonna get down with the program I got going on with media, or I'm down to expose everybody. Y'all like that? So Blueface, this little $250,000, weak. 6ix9ine dropped this shit. You got 24,000 likes. Let's talk about it. You got 24,000 likes, nigga, in a whole full day. It's about to be 2 days, nigga. What we talking about? 2 days. That nigga had this shit up. He had 48,000 in 10 minutes. You see why whack is with 6ix9ine? Okay. But see, this is why y'all don't like me. But I'm going to put everybody in their place. This music shit is great. I got the stats of all y'all. I watch it, bro. I watch it so obsessively. I don't even sleep, nigga. Nigga, I hopped out of my bed the other day, nigga. I had a fucking nightmare that Freddie Gibbs did $1 million first week, nigga. I almost jumped off a building. What? Nigga, I'm watching shit like a hawk. I'm watching that like, oh, you and G Herbo? Okay, let's see what y'all do. By the way, eventually y'all gonna be like, yo, oh, we did 5 million. Yeah, the label already bought it. They're gonna buy the streams and shit like this and third. They're gonna eventually buy it. But in a day, 266. Chat, this is why every time when I'm telling you, people these days have told me about, yo, the power I have in music. I ain't gonna lie, I talked to Young Boy. Young Boy said, yo, you know you have the power to break an artist. And, you know, I respect Young Boy. And like, you know, it's a really huge compliment. But when I was thinking about it, my power with that only comes from the power that I also wield with letting people know what it is. If I couldn't squash a bum-ass nigga like, what's that nigga name? D Savage, I couldn't help make another artist. So that's why I love when these artists like go against me. I'm only here to point out your failures. Y'all want to be clear? Y'all want to be very clear, chat? You want to go back to Coi Leray? Let's do it. Let's do it, chat. Let me give you the very honest truth about Coi Leray album sales. This is why no matter what these artists say, they're bullshit. If Coi Leray sold an album that sold on average, let's just say 200,000. Every album on this 20-track project did under 200,000 on Spotify, which let's just assume is 300,000 on Apple, which really should be lower because Spotify is the biggest. We got Pandora, we got this. Coi Leray would not do 10K. Do you understand what I mean? Artists like to talk shit when fans don't understand. I'm the ultimate fan. This is why no artist can fuck with me. I'm the ultimate fan. Whatever numbers you're talking about, I can talk about it too. If you start talking money, artists be like, well, I don't care if I flopped, I'm rich. I'm richer. What are you gonna do? You can't little nigga me no more. Like there's nobody, unless it's Drake. You can't little nigga me no. So these days I'm talking to these artists and they're like trying to lie out of what the truth is. Well, who cares about my album sales? I'm rich. I'm rich too. So what are we talking about? What's the metric we're gonna judge you? Did Tory drop a song? Is it on here? Y'all gotta start. All right, yo, I'm glad y'all artists complain about record sales, because now we're gonna look at your fucking sales. We're gonna look at your streams. I love streams. I'm here to interpret the streams. If you don't do 1 million, first of all, so let me give you, to do Gunna numbers, which is 150, you need to have about like on average 2 to 3 million per song. On average. Also with a bunch of sales. Also with some other stuff. 2 to 3 million average per track. Well, you're not even getting 200,000. I guarantee she's post a picture, she get 200,000 likes. The Tory's I'm only judging Spotify shit, and I don't care if Tory's blackballed or not. I'm gonna judge it just accordingly. His last thing was Chauffeur. Here we go. Is this the song? Okay, well, he has Florida shit. It's a Florida shit. Is this a song, The Chauffeur Shit? There's 2 other niggas on it. I'm thinking it's not his song. So Florida Shit is his song. He did 1.3. When did he drop Florida Shit? Let's Google it. Bro, like, yo, artists want to still act like fans of them. Florida Shit, Tory Lanez. We'll find out when he dropped it. He dropped it March 31st. So that's 2 weeks, like 2 weeks ago. So in 2 weeks, let's look. In 2 weeks, Tory did 1.3. In a week, on the intro song, which if people are gonna play your album, they're gonna start from the intro. In a week, Coi Leray did 129. 1.4 divided by 2 is 700,000 for Tory, who's blackballed. 700,000 per week. We have Coi Leray, who did 129,000 in a week. Bro, y'all artists gotta just start, like, stop bragging if y'all numbers ain't that like that. Stop bragging. Stop bragging. Because we got the numbers. We got the numbers. Like, oh, sales don't matter no more. By the way, not to shit on. Oh, okay. All right. Because I'm a numbers nigga. Like, none of y'all artists can fuck with me on numbers. I'm telling you. Like, nigga, I know so much about numbers. I know all y'all tactics. Y'all can't fuck with me. All right, here we go. NLE Choppa. You know what he said? Yo, y'all told my first week sales. What about, like, I got GOAT? Okay, cool. Top shotter. Is this what he's talking about? Is this what he's talking about? Is this his album he's talking about that went on gold? Is this his album? Or is there another album? Y'all tell me. Somebody said Me Versus Me? Okay. Let's look it up. Albums. Oh, maybe it's EPs? Oh, it's an EP. It was an EP. All right, I'm going to give him a little. It's an EP. Whoa. 16 tracks an EP. Holy. Hold on now. This is where you get Big Act on the case. You don't want that. 53 minutes. Any contract will not say that's an EP now. Holy. Hold up. So you got 53 minutes and how many tracks? 16? That's an album. Maybe your label's counting as an EP. Maybe you added tracks after the case, but that's called an album. So we're going to just judge an album. He says this is gold. Okay. Let me look instantly off of what this is, right? Okay. Shot of Flow 6, I believe that was a single, 14 million. Push It with Young Thug, 7. Jumping with whatever. Okay, cool. All right. Now, I'm going to be honest. And this is what artists is doing. Like, if you want to finesse. So, when artists is talking about they don't care about first week, they don't care about certifications, it's because of this. Let me just show you, right? Shot of Flow was released before. Jumpin' released before.